Hi class, this is Kristen Neisler, your instructor for PE 206, Personal and Community Health Online. I just wanted to give you a quick tutorial of how to use Connect with this course. This is actually the first quarter that I'm using it. I think it'll be very helpful for you guys to use as a learning tool, but if we have some glitches along the way, please bear with me. This is your course homepage, and what you're going to do is you're going to actually go to this McGraw-Hill Connect link widget on the side of the page. I've already paired mine, so mine looks a little bit different, so you're going to have an option, I think, to pair yourself with the course. Once you do have it paired, you'll go to your Connect section, and I'm going to change this to student view, so it's going to look a little bit more what you guys see. Okay, so and then you're going to see the assignments for each week. I've already completed the week 1 assignment, so I'm going to show you week 2, but again, just do it each week. This week that you're working on right now would be week 1. So here's week 2. It gives you 2 LearnSmart chapters for week 2. This is where you're going to get your LearnSmart grade, and then each week there's going to be an evaluating your health section and a quiz that covers both of the chapters for the week. So if I go ahead and say I'm going to start my LearnSmart module for chapter 9, you'll just click on this side button. They'll usually either be assigned for 20 minutes or 30 minutes long, each chapter. And I'll hit begin. Take a minute to load. And okay, so first, how it's going to come up is you're going to see the different book chapters. You guys all have access to the ebook via the Connect course. So you can, if you want to, just go through and click on each of these pages of the book. Now, since I said that I only wanted you guys to go over the contents of the book for about 30 minutes, you're going to see some areas of it grayed out. What the book does is it says, okay, if me as an instructor only wants my students to spend 30 minutes, here's the most important aspects of the book. Now, if you're reading something though and you don't understand it or want to get a little bit more information about it, very easy, just click on it and it'll turn it from gray to black. Okay, but the way that Connect would like you to go through these modules, making it a little bit easier for you to learn so that you can skip content that you know and go more in depth with content that you don't know, is to not actually go through and read the book. The best way to navigate through your LearnSmart modules is to click down here. You can either click on this button here, and this will take you to, let's see. Let's actually forget this column for right now. Right down here, the practice button. So as soon as you log on to each link, I think each chapter, I think the best way for you to go about the LearnSmart modules is to click practice. Then what it's going to do is it's going to give you a list of questions. So here's the first question: which of the following is a major role of fats? So I'm going to look at all of these different questions. And let's say I'm going to just click on storing energy. And I think I know the answer. I'm not really sure. Oh, I was correct. Okay, so if you look down here, your LearnSmart grade is going to be how many you get right of these. There's 40 questions for chapter 9 that you have to get right. Now, if you get it wrong, it's okay. The Connect will keep prompting you and redo the question until you get it right again. But since I got that one right, you'll see down here, now it says 39 items left. So let's go ahead and answer a question incorrectly. So cholesterol should be the first one, and the second one, and the third one. But let's click just one of them, and I think we need to click all of them for it to work. So we'll say, I'm not really sure about that answer. Okay, my answer was incorrect. So if you look down here, nothing is going to change. But it's going to go back and it's going to keep prompting me on questions similar to that one until I get it right. Which of the following is an example of a simple carbohydrate? I'm going to answer this one wrong again. So let's click this. I'm going to say I'm not sure. Oh, okay, I was wrong again. So what you can do that will help you is now you can go ahead and read about it. And it'll bring up that exact section in the book that discusses the question. And then you can click either here or go back to practice, and it'll take you right back to the question. And now you can answer the question again. So we go to sucrose and fructose. Let's say, okay, that's a simple carbohydrate. I think I know the answer, and it's correct. And now I'll go down to 38 questions. So that's how you'll navigate through each of the Connect modules. Your LearnSmart grade again is going to be these questions. If you answer all of them, you should be able to get 100 on every assignment if you just go through each of the questions. Because again, if you get something wrong, all you're going to do is go read about it, and you're going to be able to answer a question again to replace that last question. What this also does is by clicking on each of these is it helps to design your module. If you know a certain content area and you are very sure that you know it, it'll push you through the module a little bit faster because it'll think that you do not need to cover that information. So I think it's just a really neat way to go ahead and learn the content by answering the questions first and then going back and reviewing what you need to review. If at any point you want to read about something, all you do is click read, and it'll pull up that section and you can read that section, and then you go right back to the practice question. So even if you're not sure about the question, you can read about it first and then go back and answer your question. Okay, at any point you can actually exit it. I'm trying to see, this isn't looking the way it was looking before. Let's go to table of contents. Yep, okay, so table of contents takes you back. So if you look here, I've finished 5% of it, so you don't need to complete the whole assignment in one setting. You can come back to it. So I'm on track to completing that one. Here it shows me when I've completed an assignment. So here I completed this one all the way. Stress one I've started. I haven't started the third one, and so on and so forth. Okay, so those are my assignments. And then if I want to go back to the view, the original view, you go back to your Connect page, and again then there's just a few other assignments that need to be completed. This would be a homework assignment. All of this is explained to you in your course syllabus, and then here's the quiz. The quiz is timed, so you need to be able to complete it in a certain amount of time. This is really so that I can just see that you know the content and that you're not going back and looking up the information. So don't take the quiz until you've completed all of the assignments and you feel you've got a grasp on the information. Okay, one last thing I want to show you. If you go back to your home page, if you go to course content, there's another way to access each of these assignments if you'd prefer to not go from the home page of the D12 page. If you go to week 1 module, here are actually all of the assignments. So this will take you to the Chapter 1 LearnSmart assignment in Connect. This will take you to the Chapter 2, Chapter 3. Here's the Evaluating Your Health and the quiz that I talked about. So I'll just click on it and show you where it takes you to. If your assignment hasn't launched, click below. And this is showing me the My Instructor view, but it would take you to the previous view that you just saw. So it should look something. It should open and look like this. So it takes you right to the questions for the chapter that you clicked on. Okay, there are also tutorials for you on YouTube from other instructors that have used it if this isn't making sense. Otherwise, just let me know, shoot me an email, or you can also post the email, the question on Facebook, and that if other students have the answers to the questions, they can help you there. I hope this helped, and I hope you guys enjoy the Connect links that we use for this quarter.